put all your stuff that you got in your hand on the floor. Once you put it on the floor, the dog gonna come by and sniff it. I'm just supposed to jump off the balcony or something from out the room into the ocean. So that had me concerned. But one of those perfume girls. I ain't gonna say I'm a perfume girl, but I'm just like starting to get into buying perfume. Like I officially realized I was considered auntie when I was in that club, baby. I had stuff going on all throughout the day, so you would not get bored. Like I like my stuff plain, but baby, this was plain. Like it tastes like nothing. It tastes like paper. Hey y'all, so I hope my glasses ain't crooked, but when I be recording with my camera, my glasses be looking crooked. So if they look crooked, don't pay no attention, okay? But today's video is gonna be a little different. I'm doing a review on the Carnival Cruise, the ship Glory, okay? I went on a cruise May 31st to June 3rd. It was a 4-day, 3-night cruise. And I must say, I enjoyed myself. So I'm going to do a review. I'm going to review the entertainment, the food, our room, and all that. So make sure you like, comment, watch the whole video, baby. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, y'all. So y'all see me looking down is because I got my notebook right here because I took notes to make sure I went over everything, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is the check-in process. That took less than 10 minutes. It was real smooth. It was real smooth, real fast. As soon as you walk in the building, they're going to direct you to like the right side, and you're going to put all your stuff that you got in your hand on the floor. Once you put it on the floor, the dog going to come by and sniff it. Make sure you ain't got no drugs, okay? So long as you ain't got no drugs, you should be good. Now, one girl did have some hand sanitizer, and it alerted the dog, and the dog started barking and stuff. They had to take her in the back room and all that, and they think it was because of the hand sanitizer. So be careful with hand sanitizer because it could make the dog bark and have you in the back room somewhere, okay? So yeah, that process was easy. Once the dog sniffed your stuff, you went to the counter where the lady was, and she was checking your passport. If you did not have your passport, she checked your ID and your birth certificate. Once you got done with her, you did a security check, like at the airport, when you put your stuff in the bins and it go inside the little thingy. And then you go through the metal detector, and then they, you know, make sure you ain't got nothing on you, and they scan you on down or whatever, just like the airport. Then you should have your boarding pass still in your hand, because then after that step, you're going to walk a little bit, and then you're going to board the ship. And like I said, that process was real smooth. We had the one, hold on, I don't want to tell y'all no lie. We had the check-in, we had the latest check-in on 1:30 to 2 p.m. So I guess everybody else was already on the ship. So maybe that was the reason why it wasn't that many people, or I don't know. But it was real quick, real fast, real easy, baby. So the check-in process, I give it a 10 out of 10. Okay, so after we checked in, we did go to our room. Once we got to our room door, it was an envelope with our key, our room key. The room key had our credit card or our debit card hooked to it, so we could buy things. They just had to scan our room key. Also, I did pre-check-in, and I added my credit card before I even got to the ship, to the port. But if you didn't go ahead and do that before you got to the ship, when you was going through the check-in process, they did have a service desk off to the side that you could go ahead and add your credit card or debit card on file before you board the ship. But I did mine at home. So once we got to our room, we had our room key, and I had my luggage, and another one of my friends had their luggage. Only one person, it was three of us in the room. Only one person didn't have their luggage. If you see like a little brown stuff on my nails, it's because I had did my face real quick, and my nails are white, so yeah. But anywho, yeah, that's just some makeup. Okay, back into it. All right. So the luggage was already there waiting on us. Our room key was waiting on us and everything. So then we went down like 2 floors to do like the little safety class thing. So if something happens on the ship, you got to put your life jacket on, turn your flashlight on, and blow your whistle, I think. Yeah. So that took only 2 minutes, which was kind of scary because, like, they told me to put the life jacket on, blow the whistle, do the little light thing, but I'm just supposed to jump off the balcony or something. All they told me to do was put the life jacket on and make sure we had enough life jackets for everybody in the room. But they didn't tell me, like, how I was supposed to get from out the room into the ocean. So that had me concerned. But I went on TikTok. And on TikTok, it's like they press a little button and then it was like a little slide that you slide down. So I was still a little confused with that. But it was quick and easy. I mean, I get a little safety class, a little 7 out of 10 because I feel like you should have told me how I was going to get in the water, okay? Because I think me jumping from the balcony was just going to give me a little heart attack. I wasn't even going to make it in the water to turn my flashlight on and blow my whistle because I was going to panic from having to jump off a balcony. So if it was another way, like on the video I seen on TikTok, a slide come down, it's going to be too many people trying to get on that slide. Like, I feel like we should have went in a little bit more details. But maybe it was like a video I was supposed to watch. I don't know. So it might be my fault. But I still need them to tell me a little bit more at that little safety training. But anywho, it was quick, easy, but I still have questions. But I give it a 7 out of 10, okay? Alright, so let's talk about the room. The room is small. Like I said, it was 3 of us to a room. It was 2 twin beds and a sofa. So the twin beds was like, okay, so when you walk in the room, the twin bed, right, one right here, one right here, then it was a sofa right here. They turned the sofa into a twin bed, so it ended up being 3 twin beds in the room. The room was nice and clean. Like I said, I did watch some TikTok videos, so I knew to bring my own cleaning supplies and clean up, and that's what I did. But it was already clean also before I cleaned up. The bathroom, it was like, so the room, I would say they were a little outdated, but then, you know, I've never been like on a ship before, so I don't know what their rooms are really supposed to look like. But it was a little outdated, but it still was nice and clean. Now, they was small. It gave me like New York vibes. Like when you go to New York and stay in a hotel, that's what it was giving. Very small. The bathroom was giving like outdated. I don't know if it was because it was green. It was like that green, like people back in the day, like your great grandma had in their house, that green, like that ugly green. And the showers were small. It was small, but I was able to fit in the shower. The hot water. The water got hot. So when you turn that knob, don't turn that knob all the way. You got to turn the knob halfway. Because you turn it all the way, you're going to burn up. And I didn't realize that first day. So when I was taking my showers, I would wash up, jump out so I can cool down, get back in the shower, jump out. Because it was getting too hot for me. But, yeah. So the room, I give it a 10 out of 10. Hold on, y'all. I got a phone call. Okay, back to what I was saying, y'all. So the room, it was small but nice and clean. The bathroom was, you know, green, so it looked kind of like 1970 vibes. The shower was kind of small, but it still was big enough for me to take me a nice shower in. I was doing better with the shower when I realized that I could just turn the knob halfway and it wouldn't be so steaming hot. So I didn't have to jump in the shower, jump out, jump in, jump out. So yeah, after I got that down pat, everything was good with the bathroom. And the room was nice and clean. So with the room, also, our room attendant. So the person that was assigned to our room, he was real good. Whatever I needed or my friends needed, he made happen for us. Like, waste no time if we need it. Because I'm plus size, so once I start sweating and I get hot, baby, it's time for me to take a shower and change the outfit. So like, anytime I needed wash rags and towels, he brought them like in 5 minutes. Like, in no time. Like, customer service real good. Like, I heard on TikTok, people say Carnival Cruise, customer service bad, it's ghetto, and all that. Customer service was real good. I ain't have no problems with customer service at all. So the room, I give it a 10 out of 10. Even though it looked kind of outdated and the bathroom was green, it still was nice and clean. And yeah, so I give it a 10 out of 10. Like I told y'all, I watched TikTok. Like I said, this is my first cruise. I didn't know really what to expect, so I was looking at TikTok videos. So on TikTok, everybody say as soon as you get on that ship, baby, you'll get you some burgers and fries. So that's what I did. And when I said the burgers and fries was delicious, the burgers and fries was delicious. So definitely, as soon as you get on that ship, get you some burgers and fries. Also, I need to say the burgers and fries was the best thing on the ship when it comes to like the food that was included with your cruise ticket or whatever. So the burgers and fries was the best food on the ship to me. Only had it one time, that was when we first boarded the ship and it was lunchtime. I went there with my friends and we had the burgers and fries and it was good. So burgers and fries, 10 out of 10. As soon as you get on that ship, baby, go get you burgers and fries. For lunch, every day lunch, if I knew what I knew then, I would have burgers and fries for lunch every day I was on that ship, baby. Cause it's the best thing. We had pizza one time for lunch. I had pizza for lunch and pizza and a salad for dinner. The pizza was a 7 because the pizza was fresh, but as soon as I sat down, the pizza got cold so fast. So that's why I give it a 7 out of 10. Breakfast. That first morning, the breakfast was good. It was real good. They had bacon. That bacon was so good, baby. I know a lot of y'all don't eat pork, and I'm sorry. But that bacon was delicious. Like, that first breakfast was 10 out of 10. Then the second breakfast was like a 8 out of 10. And then the breakfast you had before you left the ship to go home, that was like a 5 out of 10. It wasn't good at all. Okay? But, and then they didn't have bacon. They only had bacon that one morning, that first morning. The next 2 mornings, they did not have bacon. They had some sausage, and it was like one of them little fat-looking sausages. Like, I didn't really like the way the sausage looked. It wasn't like a normal link. It was like a fat link. And I ate it because I wanted me some type of meat, but it wasn't my favorite. Okay? The bacon was my favorite. So, yeah. Now, the worst food on the ship was the Platinum restaurant. If y'all hear some noise, that's Cash sleeping. It's 2 a.m. in the morning, and this is the only time I had to do this video. And like I said, if my glasses look crooked, I don't know why they look crooked, but they look straight right here. But anywho, but the worst food on the ship was the restaurant Platinum. Platinum had some good entertainment, but the food wasn't good. We ate there 2 nights, that first night and the second night. The first night I had some type of steak with vegetables and mashed potatoes, and I like my stuff plain, but baby, this was plain. Like, it tastes like nothing. It tastes like paper. There was no type of flavor. It tastes just like paper. So don't go to Platinum unless you got some seasoning in your bag. If you ain't bring your own stuff to season the food, don't go to Platinum. Do not go to Platinum. Just go get you some burgers and some fries, baby. That second night, it was better. So that first night, I gave them a 3 out of 10. Only reason why I gave them a 3 because the entertainment was top notch, baby. At the restaurant, they had like dancers, and you know, they was dancing, singing, all that. Entertainment was top notch at the Platinum restaurant. The food was nasty. The second night we ate there, I give them a 5 out of 10. I had, what did I have? Prime rib. I ain't never had prime rib before, but I had prime rib, baked potato, and broccoli. 5 out of 10. It had a little bit of flavor. But after that second night, I wasn't going there third night, baby. That third night is when I had the pizza and the salad. And it was better than eating that Platinum. Did I eat anywhere else? No, I think that's it. I had some ice cream. Ice cream was good. The drinks, so you get lemonade and water. for lunch and dinner for free. Um, for breakfast, you get apple juice, orange juice. I don't know what other juice you get, but I was drinking apple juice. Y'all know apple juice like my favorite juice, so I was drinking apple juice. The apple juice and the lemonade is strong. It's good, but it's strong, baby. It's strong. But like overall with the food, I give them a 7 out of 10, and only because like the Platinum restaurant, which is bad. Like I do not recommend going to Platinum. Yeah, I don't recommend it. Like it was like I think it was like 10 of us in the group, and none of us enjoyed our food at Platinum. Some of us didn't even eat at all because the food wasn't it. So do not go to Platinum. Okay, so day 2 we was in the Bahamas. We was in the Bahamas from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and that was enough time. That was enough time. It was hot out there, but it was enough time for us to do what we need to do, be able to get back on the ship and not get left. Because, you know, on TikTok, I was on that darn TikTok. TikTok had people running, the ship leaving them, so I was scared. So I told my crew, like, I'm trying to be back at the ship at 5 o'clock. I know it leaves at 6:30. I want to be there at 5. I'll make sure I'm on the ship, baby. I feel like they gave us enough time in the Bahamas to enjoy ourselves. So with that, 10 out of 10, baby. 10 out of 10 for the day that we spent in the Bahamas. So I'm going to go in more detail about what I did when I was in the Bahamas in my next video. The next video is just going to be my first cruise experience, and I'm going to go in more details telling y'all about like what I did, what I enjoyed about the cruise, what I didn't enjoy, what I think you should bring and what I think you shouldn't bring. So I'm going to go in more details in the video after this. Oh, Cash done woke up, y'all. Alright, so when it comes to entertainment, it's always something to do. So the night before, they put this on paper that lists all the activities for the next day at your door. So it's something going on all day. We did a couple shows. We went to the casino, went to the club. My favorite thing was the Love and Marriage show. They brought up 3 married couples on the stage just to see how well they knew each other. It was funny. It was ugly for some. This one lady said some stuff about her husband that I feel like she should have kept in the bedroom. That I feel like he was embarrassed, like making comments about his private area in front of all them people. Like, I feel like it was uncalled for. I would never do that to my husband. Like, some stuff everybody don't need to know. But it was just like, wow. But it was funny and stuff. Like, it was funny. Like, most of the couples was like having fun with it, being funny. But it seemed like they was just taking it a little too serious. Cause I don't know if she was mad at him or whatever. But it seemed like they had a lot they needed to work on. And I think they were just married. I think they just got married. No, I'm not telling the truth, y'all. They was married the longest. I think they was married like 30-something years. So it was like they had 3 couples, the newlyweds, Lord, my throat dry. They had 3 couples. They had a newlywed couple. The second couple, I guess the freakiest couple. The third couple was the couple that was married the longest. And the couple that was married the longest had the most issues. Like, Alright, so if you go on a cruise, I recommend going to the Love and Marriage show. Very entertaining. They do have like gift shops and stores. If you're one of those perfume girls, I ain't gonna say I'm a perfume girl, but I'm just like starting to get into buying perfume. Like, I don't have like 100. I have like maybe 5 different perfumes or whatever. So I'm not like officially a perfume girl, but I'm into it, baby. I'm getting into it. But they do have perfume on the cruise ship in the store, and I think it's like you don't have to pay taxes or something, so it might be a couple of dollars cheaper. I don't know, but they did have it. They have a Pandora. They also had other charm bracelet things that wasn't Pandora, that was cheap or whatever, and it had like cruise charms. Like, it had like gift shops because my sister gonna ask me at the last minute after I done left the Bahamas, oh, did you get me a shot glass? I'm like, oh no, I did not. So I got her one on the cruise ship, in the gift shop. So entertainment on the club. Yeah, I forgot to talk about the club. All right, so I officially realized I was considered auntie when I was in that club, baby. Child, I was in the club for 10 minutes. 10 minutes max. The first minute, I was ready to go. It was just too much for me. Too much going on, too much shaking and humping and da-da-da. I'm like, baby, I'm old. I'm old. Like, I'm really auntie status. Like, let me go to my room. So yeah, the club for the people under 30 that want to party, or the people over 30 that still like to party, like, go to the club. But the club wasn't for me. Definitely auntie had to go to the room. Too much going on. Casino, y'all know I like to go to a little casino. Okay, so I went to the slot machine. I put $5 in the slot machine. I don't know, maybe I did something wrong. I pulled that thing down one time. My money was gone. I said, see, in New York, I lost $400, okay, because I just kept going. On that cruise ship, when they took my $5, I walked out that casino, baby. It was time to go. Peace. You can have the $5, but you ain't getting another dollar from me. Not another dollar. But yeah, it was a nice little casino. If you had money to blow. I ain't had no money to blow like that, baby. So I had to go once they took my $5. Okay, I was peace out of there. The pool area, they have a pool area for people over 21, so it's no kids at the pool area. I did that on day 3. We woke up early, like at 10 a.m. Went to the pool. Like, we had the pool to ourselves. It had 2 hot tubs. We had the hot tubs to ourselves, and we stayed from like 10 to 2. People was following the rules. They did not bring their children over there. It was just a good little vibe, you know. So I like that little area, especially if you just want to get away from the kids. Okay. What else we did? I think that's all for entertainment. Like I said, they got stuff going on all throughout the day, so you would not get bored. Like, at some points, I forgot I even was on the ship. I just thought I was inside a hotel with a bunch of stuff to do. So for entertainment, I give a 10 out of 10 because it was something for you to do throughout the day, all day. The only thing I wish I would have did that I didn't do was bingo. I wish I would have did bingo. But for entertainment, 10 out of 10, baby. And you didn't have to spend no extra money with the entertainment we did. Like the shows and stuff. Like, you didn't have to come out of pocket for entertainment. You know? So that was a plus. Unless you wanted to do bingo, you had to pay for the bingo cards. And the casino, you got, use your money to gamble. But like, for most of the entertainment stuff, you don't have to pay anything. So, yeah. 10 out of 10. Entertainment was top notch. Alright, so the last thing I want to talk about is getting off the ship. Getting off the ship, the process was fast. You get off the ship quicker than you get on the ship. Kinda, maybe not. Okay, so it was a little line when we was trying to walk off the ship. But getting through security and all that to get outside was quick. So they assign you different checkout times, I guess you can say. So if you're a letter or number, let's say you number, I don't know if it was letters or numbers, let's say number 11. So a number 10 through 12, it's time for y'all to check out. So they'll call your number and then you'll go ahead and leave the ship. Then they'll have a birth certificate line and a passport line. Passport line, no line, walk right on through. All they do is scan your face. You didn't need to show your passport or anything. You just let them scan your face and you keep going out the door and you're done. So that process, I give it a 10 out of 10. It didn't take no time to get off the ship. So yeah, overall, I enjoyed my first cruise. If you haven't been on a cruise, I do suggest that you go on a cruise. Like, before you go on a cruise, like with your kids and stuff, if you got kids, I would suggest like going with your man or going with your friends. Then after you see how you like the cruise, then maybe take the kids or whatever. But like for your first cruise, I do feel like it should be like a girls trip or a trip with your man. Then you can bring the whole family next time. But I'm gonna do one more video about my first cruise experience, like really get into details like what we did in the Bahamas, how much money I spent, and all that in the next video. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and catch me in another video, baby.
Well, my bad, bitch. I'm pretty than a motherfucker. Hoes be looking okay. Yeah. She think that she fucking with me. Is this bitch okay? He said he ain't fucking around. I look at him like, okay. I used to be
high volume, high volume, high volume.
Okay. I'm pretty than a